who traveled about 3,000 kilometers in his van across Western USA. Had a pretty nice little summer of May. Everyone does their thing in the off season, gets some time away and recharge, and he took off in a minivan.
Yo, what is up, everyone? I am back with some more hockey. Today it's Habs versus Senators. Let's freaking go.
Anderson tried a little back pass, either to himself or Doc, I'm not sure. And then he tries to finish his check. And then a collision, Sokolov. Trudeau loads up, that was blocked as Sokolov and Doc got tangled up behind the net. Kovacevic back on the puck. Walks the line. He'll drop it off. Elias Anderson again, the wrist shot as the 7th overall pick. A few years back, trying to make an impact. Jeff Gorton was the GM with the Rangers when he was selected at that point, 7th overall, and now trying to get his career sort of reignited in Montreal.
He's trying to figure out what he's going to be at the NHL level. What kind of, is he an energy defensive guy? Is he a physical agitator? I think he's figuring out and trying to find a role.
Monahan hard on the forecheck. Méjard, Harvey Pinard shoots.
Oh!
And it's locked down somewhere in there by Korpisalo. Another strong save.
Things are picking up here in the second period. Haven't seen too much physicality across the league in preseason, but this game a little bit more as guys are getting more into the games. There's Anderson, runs into Bernard Docker, and you love to see this from Kirby Dach, who's not an uber physical player by nature, but steps into Sokolov, gets the best of him, sits him down. I think if you can just add a little bit of that in your game, it will help you.
Nice year for Doc in Montreal, career highs in goals and points, and he really settled in nicely last year in the Belle Province.
All right, there you go.
He's one of
I'm all settled.
In Montreal. They're looking to continue that upward trajectory. He's good last year. They want to be better this year.
Excitement too for Alex Newhook, not in the lineup tonight.
So today I got my Caulfield jersey, as you see there.
In our viewing region out in St. John's, Newfoundland, Labrador. I'm sure a lot of his fans very excited to watch him in the Habs jersey this year. Brady Keeper slings one towards the net, never got there, knocked down. Kubalik, good job to get it to Joseph, and he's away. Joseph,
all right, come on, no.
Shoots, and a good stop, and why not shoot again?
It's 2-2.
He had success the last time.
Already.
But this time, Jake Allen reads it nicely.
Hopefully the Habs don't lose to this lineup here. This is very bad, the Sens lineup.
Equalizer. We're tied up at 2.
The Sens lineup is literally filled with goons. So it will be very... Oh, what the heck did I do that? Oh yeah, I forgot to put the music on. Give me like 2 seconds. There you go. Perfecto. Alright, so yeah, today's game is Habs versus Senators. That is what is going on today. Oh, so like I said, this Sens lineup is full of goons, and Montreal has nuking Caulfield and Slavkovsky and all of them. Their top talent. And it'll be kind of embarrassing if we lose. So, I am hoping for a win here. Oh, they put in Primo in.
Had a tough year last year in Montreal, but still high hopes. Everywhere he's been a top-class goaltender, except the NHL. And I think a little bit more time, a little more support, and that talent should come out, but he takes the second half
come on.
of the rest of this game.
Just 3
So yeah,
career
tomorrow
wins
I'll be playing some NHL 23,
304
Vegas Golden Knights franchise mode.
Last year with the Rocket.
That'll be some fun.
But Korpisalo stays, so obviously his knee is fine, and the plan was for him to always play the entire game.
And with Matheson, it sounds like just a precautionary thing. It's the preseason. Why force something if there's a little tweak or something? So
Matheson is out.
Sounds like nothing serious for Mike Matheson.
So many bodies around, no need to force anyone in the lineup.
Yeah, well,
drops it off.
what is happening is
cross ice. Wrist shot by Norlinder, and that was blocked by
is
Sokolov.
the sense like, you know what, last year you crushed us, so we're gonna crush you this year.
Story in camp. A couple of years in Seattle, made the Memorial Cup final, lost to Quebec. He had 23 points in 19 playoff games, and the youngster continues
So I wouldn't be
to
surprised if any players get
years
injured
in Seattle.
off of this game.
Years in Seattle. He played his overage year.
A handful. Is that a couple?
That's a midful for sure. But you come into camp and you're trying to make an impression, and he's done that so far. And all you can do is push the decision another day. If you're one of the guys in the bubble or one of the guys who's not going to make the team, just give them a reason to keep you. Don't give them a reason to send you anywhere else until they absolutely have to, and he's done that so far.
One of the thrills for a lot of these youngsters with that red-white game on Sunday, a full house here, obviously for charity, which is awesome, but imagine you put on the Habs jersey something the first time, and you got 20,000 plus cheering, and it's a scrimmage.
There is
pretty cool stuff.
The idea of playing for Montreal in any game at any time, you put on that uniform, it feels
Yeah, I
special.
apologize for showing up late. I've been, I worked, and then I didn't finish work until like 7:45 p.m. So then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat supper. I done it on stream, but it was ribs, and that gets messy, so I didn't want to get all my stuff all saucy here. And then yeah, I did that, and then once I was done eating, and now we're here.
Brandstrom using the boards, up ice quickly. Wanted Reinhardt, taken away by Savard.
Yeah, that took like a period and almost a half.
I think got a touch on it as he races after the puck. Hamonic bangs it along the wall. Savard keeps it in. Slavkovsky looked for that quick strike in front. He only found Reinhardt. Savard in his own zone. Up the wall for Uri Slavkovsky. Little pass for Dawkins.
Oh yeah, Slavkovsky got a goal, and Gignac got a goal. One of the Laval players.
Taken down, and then Jabril Torre lost his stick as the big body 6'7" kicked at it. Slavkovsky across, David Savard. Slavkovsky, Goulet at the line. Slavkovsky and room backhand, and he put it just wide. The young man's getting his looks tonight. Slavkovsky in front for Doc. He was tied up by Etherington.
Slavkovsky breakout year, question mark.
Pass up to center for McEwen. Bounces right to Primo. He'll leave it for keeper, quickly for Savard. Savard stretching ice. He tried to find Heymanen.
Ooh, not
out of his
ice.
reach. Torre works it into the corner. Kelly, little chip and chase to himself, and then he gets taken down. Keeper stood him up. And an interference call coming up.
Interference.
So the Ottawa Senators on the power play here in a 2-2 game.
Tough call there on Brady Keeper. He's trying to run a little interference on a rush, but Francis Charon.
Montreal's number 36, 2 minutes interference.
Says that's a little too much. And he heads to the box, and Ottawa's worked their way back into the game in the second period.
All right, another penalty kill.
The soft chip there. The first push is fine. It's the second push by Keeper up in the chest that knocks Kelly off stride. That was the one that pushed it over the edge.
Ottawa 1 for 3 in the power play tonight. There you go from Kubalik.
All right, come on. Get that penalty kill goal.
Create something shorthanded, just out of the reach of Bork, and a good stick there by Korpisalo. It's fun to see Chychrun and Shabbat together the other night for the Ottawa Senators. Chychrun, a couple goals versus Toronto, looking really good on the blue line.
Chychrun is the player that I have on the Habs. And the Golden Knights, I mean, in the franchise mode there.
Watching this one.
But yeah, so tomorrow's stream,
So cool.
It's actually gonna be
players and thanked them, and
a little longer.
Said thank you. And
Well, with that contract that Enlauer would have had a say in.
Yeah, I know,
Like-
but it's
Correct to thank him.
it was just a cool
Since
moment.
there's
just
a
to
new
see
game
the
coming
owner
out
around
next
and
week.
The players, and he just seems like such a likable guy, and lots to look forward to in Ottawa.
I'm actually gonna finish off that series
Try to center that, broken up. Here's Monahan, shorthand.
so I can start the NHL 24 franchise mode stuff.
Look out as Brandstrom.
Ooh.
I think Brandstrom actually shot it on his own
Got
goaltender.
himself in trouble with a near own goal, and Monahan creating a little bit of turmoil. And draws a penalty in the process.
Or never mind, Monahan. Oof.
So this is a little trickery by Sean Monahan.
Ottawa number 81, 2 minutes for tripping.
So Sean Monahan's not going to be able to skate past Brandstrom on a good gap. So give Brandstrom something to think about. He pulls it and watch him flip this puck in the air, trying to flip it
All right,
and get past
ooh,
it. And
nice.
it's Brandstrom trying to swat at it. Puts it right in on Corpusalo, forced to make a save.
Brandstrom almost scored on
Brandstrom
his
get credit for
own
a shot
net.
there. Let's check the official scorekeepers. Who gets credit for that
You're
one?
a mystic, Mike.
Well,
man.
listen,
I don't know how that works. You gotta tell
Corpusalo's
me.
got to be credit for a save. But someone's got to be credit for a shot. You can't have more saves than shots, can you?
I'm gonna work my sources. I'm gonna get back to you on that.
See what happens.
Gooley at the line. So 4-on-4 for 50 seconds. Joseph deep in his own zone. On the puck for Ottawa for Hetherington.
Joseph has skated miles in this game. Here he goes again.
All right, come on.
Talker sets up Joseph. Pace, wrist shot, score!
Fuck.
He's in it again. Same side, second of the game. And it's 3-2 Ottawa with 3 unanswered goals.
Carbon copy. This one just a little bit lower. Exact same play. Last one was against Allen. This one's against Primo. But what a night for Matthew Joseph. We're just commenting on how much he's been skating. Here he is from below his own goal line. Comes up late. Bad gap. Same thing. I don't think this hits Savard's stick, but it makes it a little bit trickier to pick up the release point. Maybe a rolling puck as well as he dragged it, got it on edge. And Kaden Primo, yeah, that's absolutely a roller. Little knuckler gets past Primo. And Matthew Joseph having him. This is the Joseph that Ottawa.
All right, come on,
acquired and
Montreal.
signed, that they want to see him have this kind of impact in a game. Wasn't a great year for him last year, but this has been fantastic.
Gignac up the left
Can't
side,
let
leaves
this
for
bit
Gooley, across for
line
Savard.
Sens lineup beat
Nice
us.
pocket pick by Chartier. You know, preseason game doesn't matter. You come back to your home province from Laval, Quebec.
Freaking
Absolutely.
Chartier.
You know it's a thrill to come back here, play at the Bell Center in front of family and friends. 2 goals tonight, 2 goals in this period. And really helping Ottawa now have a 1-goal cushion.
And think, Muddy, he had 3 last year. 56 games, he had 3. Got 2 tonight, and he could have 4. He might have 3 by the end of the night when it's all said and done the way he's playing.
Confidence is a special thing in sport, and he's riding a little bit right now here in the second period. Hand pass, that'll stop play.
And so Matthew Joseph comes in. He was a bit of a center of attention with some of the rumblings going around the Sens. He's parked that, and he's been all over the offensive part of this game, using his speed to break up plays defensively, putting shots in on
Nice.
net,
Good job, Trudeau.
challenging the Canadians with his speed. And then, I don't know, did he go to shooting school over the summer? Because that first one was a laser. The second one, a bit of an off-speed pitch, but he looks every bit an offensive contributor that he wasn't last year.
So the Habs have power play time now with Kubalik, 40 seconds more in his minor penalty. 4 minutes
right,
remaining in
come
the
on.
second period. Here's Caulfield. Chops it down, the one-handed sling into the corner. Doc works it in deep. And Joseph saw he had a little bit of time. He hesitates and dumps it down to Kaden Primo. Matthias Norlinder for Doc.
Go Habs, go.
And the Habs
Go
getting
Habs,
into
go.
this Wednesday
Go
night, trying to
Habs,
rally
go.
their team.
Go Habs,
Corpusalo
go.
pokes it into the corner.
Go Habs, go. Go Habs, go.
Norlinder reaching for it. Parker Kelly taken down. He's able to clear. Sean Monahan through center ice. Monahan into the corner. He goes. Suzuki picks up the puck.
All
Nick
right,
Suzuki
come on.
leaves for Monahan.
Come on.
Monahan tried to
Oh,
work it
oh,
across.
shot.
Trudeau was in deep, picked off by Kelly. Kelly Cutting in, and
for
Trudeau's
fuck's
going to pick
sake.
up a penalty. Kubalik was taken down trying to get into the play. And the Ottawa Senators, with 3 minutes to go in the second on the power play, looking for yet another goal. Here's a look. Trudeau upending him from behind as Ottawa leads 3-2 at the Bell Center.
Alright, let me go find this lineup on my phone. And there goes my light. I accidentally kicked it. Alright, let me try that again. Alright, so first line is Caulfield, Suzuki, Monahan. Second line is Harvey Bernard, Doc, Slavkovsky. Third line is Anderson, Massar, Heidemann. Fourth line is Boch, Gignac, and Davidson. The defense pairings are Gouli and Savard, Trudeau, Kovacevic, and Norlander and keeper. The goaltending is Allen and Primo, and Primo's currently in net. Alright, next period I'm gonna go over the Sens lineup.
Fans and watching this photo and a lot of them Ottawa Senators.
And you think about Matthew Highmore, Thomas Chabot, Matthew Joseph, and Oko Omama all on the same team. It's one of the great parts about training camps and being around the NHL is you see old teammates, and to think poor guys that you played junior with or went to college with, or think about North Dakota.
Yeah.
Get that team picture out for Ottawa as well, and now you're all grown, life's changed, but those memories remain. And also the comfort that new players would feel when you have that familiarity with anybody in the dressing room helps you be your best. So I'm sure there are lots of old stories going around.
Well, for Montreal native, Boku Imama, he had a 41-goal season that year with St. John and their incredible
All right,
run.
come on.
And to get to see those familiar faces coming to Ottawa now, and guys, you know, always helps. Brandstrom takes the shot. Kubalik, who has a power play goal in the game.
Oh my.
Gouli, a good job. He laid out, found the puck, and then gives Joseph a good shot behind the play after he clears.
Gonna get the start
Good
treatment.
job,
Put a
icing it.
shadow on that guy. Lock him down.
Bernard Docker, speaking of North Dakota, starting the play. Ridley Gregg to the right side. Gets it back, using the boards up top. Bernard Docker. Reinhardt. Try to pass it across, stick in the lane, and that is a souvenir, row 2 at the Bell Center.
Well, Ottawa drove down this afternoon. Here, Dorian in the middle. Ryan Bonus, assistant GM on the left, and had a good visit with these guys on the way up in the elevator. Ryan Bonus was taking some heat because apparently somebody was asking for his autograph today. I could not believe Bones has someone asking for an autograph here in Montreal.
Oh.
Bernard Docker off the crossbar, puck still loose as Primo scrambling to try find it.
Oh my fucking god.
And Ottawa showing some good flashes on this power play and nearly made it a 4-2 game behind Primo.
Gastelum can't believe that this puck did not go in. As Jacob Bernard Docker wrists one in innocently, but through all that traffic, maybe a little tip. Oh my goodness, he gets a toe of his blade on it. And does David Savard meet him just a little bit to flex his stick to force him wide? Because that was a yawning cage.
Charge.
Like hard to miss kind of cage. That's the second one on the power play. Greg in the first period missed a wide open net.
All right, come on.
There does the same.
Oh, so close to making it 4-2 here at the Bell Center.
Good on Ottawa, who were not great in the first period. have been the better team in the second.
Wake the fuck up.
Corey on ice, always watching DJ Smith, trying to figure out what he's got, solidify this lineup.
Well, so much of the story this summer was the conversation around new owners coming in and what may or may not happen, but that sort of has gone away, and these guys are going to get a chance to watch the team they put together.
We got a game to win.
Bernard Docker, big blast, blocked by Bork. Final minute, Bell Center, second period, 3-2. Ottawa Senators on this Wednesday night. One shot on that power play for Ottawa, back to 5-on-5. Ridley Gregg, little backhand sauce for Brandstrom. He delays, wrist shot, hit Kastelik, didn't go through. Pass right in front, oh, Primo in his pads. He thought it was behind him, and he stones Ridley Gregg in the dying seconds of this second period.
Nice save
for
Primo.
Primo, as the puck is picked off out of the air. And Sokolov throws it right out in front. One-timer by Gregg, and that's another point-blank chance by Ridley Gregg. He actually elevates this one over the pad. It's just a better save by Primo. Big one, too. Last minute would have been a 2-goal deficit heading into the intermission. Oh,
look out. Steered that right into the official. Everyone seems to be okay. Ottawa controls. 25 seconds left in the period.
Yeah, the officials need padding
really
if they don't already.
A much better second period here in Montreal. Shots 10-5 Sens in the period. McEwen up top. Hamonic, a knuckler, and Primo read it well.
All right, come on.
10 seconds to go. Monahan battling.
Get it out.
Gooley there, watching
3,
Kelly as well.
2,
Sens trying to free the puck. And 40 minutes in the books. As the Ottawa Senators good battle. Kubalik, a power play goal, and how about Matthew Joseph? He scores a pair.
So, the game stats for this period are scoring wise. I'll just do the whole thing. Gignac, assist by Davidson Savard, making it 1-0 Montreal. Then Slavkovsky, assisted by Trudeau and Doc. And that was it for that first period, 2-0. Montreal, second period happens, and it's all Senators. Kubalik, assisted by Schmeichel and Bailey, and then Joseph scores to make it tied, and then Joseph scores again to gain the lead, making it 3-2. Game stats. Shots on goal, Ottawa 19, Montreal 17. Face off, Montreal's in the lead with 59.1%. Ottawa has 40.9. Power play, Montreal's 0%. They had 4 so far. Ottawa has 5. They score on 1, making it 20%. Penalty minutes 14 for Montreal, 12 for Ottawa. Hits 15, Ottawa 10. Montreal block shots 10 Senators, 14 Montreal. Giveaways 6 Ottawa, 13 for Montreal. Holy shit. Well, it looks like Ottawa's winning. Takeaways, Montreal 4, Ottawa 3. Penalties, alright. Let me just do this. Kirby Doc holding Sokolov. Tort slashing Doc. McEwen roughing Savard, and vice versa. McEwen boarding Gooley, Massar tripping Joseph. Heineman in second period, Heineman interfering the goaltender. Riley Gregg interfering Jake Allen. Gignac roughing Brango, and then Brango kneeing Davidson, keeper interfering Kelly, Parker Kelly, and then Kubalik tripping Monahan, Trudeau, and interfering Kubalik. And that is the end of this review here. Alright. Welcome, Rising Psycho. I'll be right back now. Enjoy some be right back stuff, clips.
How just the smallest gestures from a team leader means so much. It's not Nick Suzuki's like, yeah, we're gonna have coffee, have a chat, no big deal. Philip Meshar makes him feel welcome and wanted and comfortable, and it really does resonate deeply.
All right, 40 minutes to go in the period.
Kent Hughes and the Montreal Canadiens want to continue to build and get better and continue to grow, and that all starts with your captain and Nick Suzuki, as advertised at such a young age.
Very much like Patrice Bergeron used to do it for Boston.
Mr. Selke, what a career he had, and now retired.
Yeah, you gotta fix this up.
Probably a lot of other teams in the division happy, but what a player he was, and outstanding stuff from Patrice Bergeron.
Yeah, offensive players around the league, and I guess other defensive centermen like, hey, I can win the Selke now. That's great, because that guy's finally retired, and I think Nick Suzuki, he's not going to be Patrice Bergeron, but he would like to continue to grow the defensive part of his game.
Yet,
the offensive stuff is going to be there. He's the best offensive centerman that Montreal has, but continue to keep getting better defensively will be key for him.
Well, Nick's first All-Star experience, the guy he sought out, Patrice Bergeron. And why wouldn't you soak that all in, enjoy that experience, and pick up a little bit of leadership you can bring back home to your team?
And I would be curious to put myself in the dressing room with Montreal between periods, because the guys were not really joking when they talked about wanting to win this game. Now, of course, everybody wants to win, but in the preseason, it's not quite the same result-oriented kind of night. It's about individual stuff and team stuff. But Montreal hasn't won a preseason game going on 3 years. So,
yeah, like, come on, guys.
They want to shed that run. Maybe they reference that in the intermission to try to get a good start in the third period.
All right, come on.
Bernard Docker on the puck in his own zone, watched by Slafkovsky. There's McEwen trying to jam it away. Ken Noss. Slafkovsky.
Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go.
Far corner. There's Kastelik.
Go, Habs,
lined up
go.
for a hit. Keeper.
Go,
works
Habs,
it right
go.
back in for Montreal. Harvey Pinard able to free
come
up
on.
for Kirby Doc. Slafkovsky. Far corner where Stock got taken down. Keeper thought about the shot, loads up, blocked in front.
Take your time, you have lots.
And he just held the zone. Habs keep some pressure on. Slafkovsky off for a change on the
Here
fly.
we go. No. Doc and Kastelik. Doc not feeling it.
Doc is like, why the fuck are you even trying to fight me, dude? What a clown.
And the jostling continues. Brady Keeper, a little late shot as well as the conversations continue. And
on some
It
level,
looks like he just said
good
to
for
him.
Kastelik, because Doc didn't want to fight and he didn't make him fight. He didn't sucker him, he didn't punch him when his gloves weren't off. They're battling all along. Doc steps into him. Okay, nothing wrong with that. It's just a good clean hit. Kastelik might not like it. Looks like he was winded a little bit, but nothing to it. And then it continues down there. Nothing there.
Montreal 77, 2 minutes on sportsmanlike.
What?
Now see, that's a bad call.
What? He didn't even do anything.
What is Kirby Doc doing here to warrant a penalty?
What?
What's he done?
He's literally just talking to him.
Maybe give him 4 and 2. But you have to acknowledge, guy's got his glove off. He went over and grabbed him. Like, that can't be the same as standing there and being grabbed.
What? Bullshit.
So we'll go 4 and 4, but I don't agree with that call.
Emil Heineman.
Dude literally did nothing, and then ref's like, oh no, unsportsmanlike. Dude literally.
My penalty situation.
It's the preseason.
Doc.
Give everyone, just a chance to breathe,
Doc
settle in.
literally did
Preseason
nothing.
for everybody, as we like to joke.
Let's just all enjoy this Wednesday night.
And then the ref gave him a 2-minute penalty.
Kastelik dropped his gloves. Hey, preseason. Let's all just try to relax here.
Bradstrom over the line for Ottawa. Quick
Turd
shot,
grabbed him to fight him
handled into the
because he got hit.
by Caden Primo.
And then
Brandstrom, big opportunity
he
for him
tried
tonight.
fighting him, but
He's
Doc
trying
didn't want to
secure
fight.
his spot.
And
Back now, we know who the
the
top
ref
4
was
are
like,
in
"No,
Ottawa,
what?
Brian,
Fuck
but
you. You're
think
both
about
getting two
Brandstrom,
unsportsman.
Tyler
You're both
Clevin,
getting it
Jacob
unsportsmanlike."
Bernard Docker.
Period.
There are other
Period.
players fighting
Penalty.
to make sure that they get to play in the lineup in the starting 6. Travis Hamonic is there as well. So basically 4 guys there that only 2 can and will play.
It shouldn't have been a
And
penalty.
see, in a game like this for Brandstrom, where you're the
Literally,
lead guy,
Doc did
you're the
nothing wrong.
#1 defenseman tonight for Ottawa.
And the commentators agreed.
Near turnover, Trudeau was able to recover and clean up his own blemish. He's on the puck right now. Watched by Kubalik. Gets it to Bork. Up for Jonathan Kovacevic. Give and go with Gignac. Kovacevic stops. Looks at options. Works it to Gignac, who opened up the scoring back in the first period. Brandon Gignac still on it. Wheeling in. Shoots.
That's got to be a penalty. Yeah.
And interference. Bit of a pick.
It wasn't a bad one, but it was going to result in a really good chance. And that's why the call has to be made. And it was so clearly what was happening. Nobody else
Montreal
around.
26, 2 minutes for interference.
Kovacevic. He doesn't bump into Docker by a lot, but it's all by himself there, and he skates a little bit through his feet. And so penalty, 4-on-3.
Yeah, accidentally ran into him.
Don't miss the conclusion of the Showtime original critics call irresistible and brilliantly executed. Billions, the final season, streamed now only on Crave, starring Mike Johnson.
And he got
I'm
an
a big Axe guy.
interference goal.
Bobby Axe,
Penalty.
you're my wags. I'm Bobby Axe. I'll take it all day long. And I think Ottawa taking a timeout here because this is interesting because training camp is so tight. They start playing games 3 days after it opens. There's not a lot of time to practice. And one of the things you probably don't get much time to practice is 4-on-3s. You practice 5-on-4s. You might practice 5-on-3s. You might practice 6-on-5. But 4-on-3s, you just don't get a chance to do them often in the game, and certainly not in practice. So
Don't. Come on, Montreal.
the Senators taking an opportunity to call a timeout and rest their
Kill
guys and
this
see if they
penalty.
can execute their game plan. And if you're paying attention, pay attention to that guy, because their game plan is likely get the puck to 81 and let him one-time it.
Or that 21 guy's been shooting pretty good tonight.
4 forwards though, Brian. 4 forwards has got my attention.
Joseph's looking for the hat trick, and Ottawa controls off the draw. So let's see what the
Alright, come
Senators
on.
can do. Already up by 1. Kubalik, one-time drive, and he is the trigger man. He just missed, and can't control the puck.
All right, let's go. It's offside.
The Blue Jays may not call him up. Josh Bailey, little pass in tight.
That's a bad pass by Schmeichel. Don't go through traffic if you don't have to, unless it's going to be a glorious chance.
Bailey, Kubalik,
4-on-3.
Cooley.
Ottawa.
And he is down. As Gignac couldn't clear after that great block. Bailey.
All right,
back on the
8
puck,
seconds
Kubalik.
left.
Josh Bailey
And the
looks, delivers
penalty.
across. Joseph had a wide open net, and he missed, and he can't believe it.
That's 3.
Thank God.
That's 3 wide open nets in the power play. What a good look by Bailey. Got everyone to bite. Joseph's
All
got
right,
his
now
hands on
it's-
his head.
now
He's going
it's-
to the bench. He
He was-
cannot believe it.
Staring up at the 24 Stanley Cup Raptors up here, and
He's
he was
thinking,
shaking his
listen,
head.
that would've been a
5-on-4.
hat trick at the Bell Center. I don't care whether it's preseason or not. That would have been cool for him.
Hey, I'm just going to hit the preseason button again here, Mike. Everyone's shaking off the rust.
Talked to the guy who had 3 goals last year. I told you he's going to get 3 in this game. Had it right there on his stick.
1 career hat trick for Joseph, April 1st, 2022 at Detroit. And that is not an April Fool's joke. You got to trust your stats guy. I got a good one to my left. He's still thinking about it on the
You can
bench.
smile because it's not the regular season, right? You didn't miss a chance. So here's the first
All right,
shot
come
block.
on.
Cooley just gets pelted that Kubalik one-timer. He's a bit fouled. They don't get it down. So Josh Bailey smartly says, okay, how do I take advantage of this?
Oh my.
I get Cooley's not moving very well. All kinds of time.
Cooley
He
better
ran off
not
the
be
bar.
injured.
I think he might have. Just like his second shot was rolling, that puck also was rolling, which makes it harder to control. And he sailed it a little bit. But, I mean, it's got to go in the net.
10 seconds left in a minor penalty to Kovacevic. Nearly 5 minutes gone in this third period. Brandstrom keeps the play alive. Wanted Kubalik. Trudeau trying to take it away from Joseph. Schmeichel up top. Wrist shot tip just wide. Kovacevic back on the ice.
That was
5 on
Joseph
5.
again. Little tip.
All right, penalties are
No
over.
official shots on the power play. Although Joseph that close to a hat trick here in the preseason. Chartier on the forecheck for Ottawa. As Montreal
Freaking
getting a change in
Chartier.
William Trudeau. patiently behind Caden Primo. Nick Suzuki stretching ice for Caulfield. Shot stop, rebound,
yeah!
Woo!
Let's go, Sean Monahan.
So both players lighting up the Bell Center to tie things up at 3.
Hey!
We started the
Hey!
show talking about the first line, and here they come. And connect another nice slash through the seam by Caulfield. Gets a shot off.
Go, Habs, go!
By his
Go,
hip.
Habs, go!
And like a goal scorer,
Hey.
they just find the puck faster. And Torres right there.
Go.
And he just doesn't get his stick down to take it away from Monahan, who sweeps it in the empty net. That's Caulfield's 5th shot on net. I think his 9th attempt. And he's finally rewarded with a goal for his line mate.
Monahan, by the way, leading all Habs skaters over 15 minutes coming into the third as Hamanuk roasts one, and he just misses far side.
All right, come on.
So that's got to feel
Cole
great for
Caulfield,
Obviously,
he assisted the goal,
with injury troubles
as you
the last
see.
few seasons. Wanted to get a fresh start in Montreal, gets another try this year. Says, told me this morning, as healthy as I've been, just 28 years of age.
That's the thing. He feels 32 because he started at 18. But he's still got plenty of good years left if he can stay healthy.
Oh boy, what happened?
Sean Monahan, his first
Okay, nothing
preseason
happened. Okay, they just, it was offside or something.
3-3.
Yeah, I didn't know that Sandman played hockey. Heard his name there a couple times for the Senators. That's why he's always tired. He's fresh off the ice when we call him to game. Travels all the way from Ottawa to his hometown. Just to play some hockey. God damn. So, tomorrow I'll be playing some NHL 23 franchise mode with Vegas. I'll be doing that, and then that'll be like the last time I stream NHL 23 because NHL 24 is coming out next week and I got the early access to it. So on Tuesday at noon when it comes out, I'll be streaming it.
Can't wait, and a good game, 3-3 tie. Here in this third period is Sean Monahan has leveled the score. The shot from Caulfield, Monahan cleaning things up, and that's where we stand here in the third. Schmeichel taken down.
So we'll finish the
battle to get back up.
Vegas franchise mode tomorrow.
To do that. Is David Savard.
Basically, we'll just do it until year 10.
Penalty coming up, and Slavkovsky's going to
Then
go
once year 10 is over, then that'll be the end of the stream.
Slavkovsky had a good second period.
Off to the
Quiet so far here in the third. Gets caught reaching. Marty
Montreal's number 20.
displeased. I mean, that's a can opener. Greg trying to cross his legs over. He's going to go down every time. And you just have to be more aware of where you're putting your stick. And as that happened, I was thinking, you know what? Preseason game does not matter. Except both these teams are trying to develop winning habits and winning cultures. And like, this is winning time. and doing the things that it takes to get results in close games will be important for both of them, and that's a work in progress for both sides.
Brandstrom back in his own zone. 7 minutes gone here in this third period.
Another penalty, so let's kill this penalty.
Brandstrom at center ice, leaves for Kubalik.
Oh, I thought he somehow just gave it away, and he was going to go on a breakaway. I was like, damn. Thank you, Ottawa.
Pinballs to center. Heineman on the forecheck, watching Kubalik. Josh Bailey over the line for Ottawa. Bailey lays it back. Kubalik for Joseph. They'll set things up. Brandstrom. Bailey back to Brandstrom. Wanted Joseph. Comes to Gouli, and Montreal able to clear. Fresh skaters out for both sides. Brandstrom on the puck. Still out there for Ottawa. They'll dish it off. Kaslik up that left side. The backhand in. Ridley Gregg into the corner.
Come on, one more minute left in this penalty.
Bernard Docker can't hold
out.
it in.
Good job.
Elias Anderson on the forecheck.
Oh boy.
Kaslik up the right wing with Cole Reinhardt. Kovacevic able to get to the puck.
Keep
comes to the point.
possession, Montreal.
Look out, off the stick, deflects high.
Oof.
And out of play with 33
Into
seconds
the
left
net.
to the minor penalty.
Like the netting
Not a lot going on just
to
yet
protect
for Ottawa,
the fans.
but they would feel good. I mean, they clearly brought the first 4 preseason games are basically home teams.
Oh yeah, I
and
should
road
be able
teams. And
to
you kind of stack your home squad, and you
get the third
send
period.
a thinner,
There you go.
younger, more bubble player road squad. That's kind of how it goes in the first
Graphic
3-4 games for
updated.
Canadian teams who play 7 or 8. And Ottawa, you can use that as a bit of a rallying cry. Like, they've got a lot of their good players playing in Montreal. We have none of our top 2 lines and none of our top 4 defensemen, and here we are in a spot to win a game.
Schmeichel shoots it along the boards for Ottawa. Bork is there, can't clear. Kubalik holds his
Come
own.
on. 10 seconds left in this penalty.
In front, Schmeichel driving the forehand. Couldn't beat Primo. And a final clear. That'll do it.
Get it out. Good job. Boss, go get it.
23-19 in favor of Ottawa in a 3-3 game. Just one shot on that recent power play. Parker Kelly trying to chip it to himself. Monahan back defensively. McEwen trying to drive play towards the net. Monahan, nice little dish up to Suzuki.
All right,
Tried to
come
work it
on.
across for Caulfield.
Oh,
Startray in on Norlinder. McEwen in front. Weak backhand block. Suzuki got down and actually blocked the lane.
Good desperation block from Suzuki in an awkward spot right on the lip
Triple
of the crease,
gas.
but was able to do it.
Keeper for Norlinder. Avoids the hit from Hamonic. Works it in. Gregg on the block for Ottawa. Hamonic through center ice. Throws it towards the net. That was off a stick and again out of play.
And Nick Suzuki picked up an assist on the Monahan goal, but he saved a goal on this last shift. Bit of a broken play behind his own net. You don't want to see someone get that
don't knock
open
the
in
light
front.
out.
And that's what him and Cole Caulfield are talking about. And they need to have these kind of conversations all the time, making sure they're making the same reads, staying tight. The offensive side of the game, that's going to be fine. That's going to take care of itself because of the talent. But it's the defensive part that will take a little bit more attention to detail.
It's interesting that line too, Martin St-Louis was talked about maybe Doc up on that top line. He says, we know that works, it's worked before, but it's all about finding combinations, generating something, and what will make us the most successful this season. Work in progress.
There's
They
the.
want Doc to play in the middle if they can. Look out. Ouch.
There it is. The disc run. Let me pin that up.
The second time we've seen an official get hit with a puck.
Davidson, nice little pass and tight. They shot across and that blast high and wide. Absolute rocket, Elias Anderson, but he missed the mark. Back the other way, Gregg wanted Schmeichel. He was tied
All right, come on.
Anderson in transition up that right wing. One of his best chances of the game for Elias Anderson. Cooley
No.
has to hustle back.
No.
In.
No.
One-handed
No.
try.
Primo.
Towards Caden Primo. He's going to cover up as Greg trying to drive play towards the net. As Ottawa's first round pick, 28th overall back in 2020, trying to make an impact at the Bell Center.
Oh yeah, let me search up the Senators lineup. I said I would do that the next period, or the next commercial break. I didn't end up doing that yet. Alright, they just shown their starting lineup. Alright, here we go. So Dominic, Kubalik, I'll just do the last name. Kubalik, Bailey, Joseph. Second line, Smishkol, Greg, Sokolov. Third is Kelly, Kostelik, McCann. And then fourth line is Imama, Shartse, Reinhardt. Defenseman, Brinson, Amanek. Second pairing, Sabrango, Bernard Darker. The third pairing, Hetherington and Tour. I think goaltenders, Corpusalo and Sogard. Damn. Two of our classmates are on the Senators now.
Canadian matchup, Jets Sens, 7 Eastern, 8 Atlantic on TSN in the Sens region. I missed the music, I missed the hockey.
Who scored the 3 goals?
I spent my whole first week here in Montreal.
If you were paying attention to what I summarized
in the league,
last period,
I'm biased, but this is probably the best offense
then
in the world.
You would know, but I'll summarize it again.
Every team
at the end of this period.
taking notes from the press box here.
That's something I forgot to do last time.
Backhand for Doc.
Excuses, excuses.
Protecting the puck. As he got all tangled up. That was
oh boy, here we go, another advertisement. Period. I mean, penalty.
6'7", 210 pounds.
Ottawa penalty. Perfecto. Okay, let's go.
Just signed his 3-year entry-level deal with the Sens, and he's in the box for 2 or less.
Sudbury man
gets body position, and that left hand is wrapped so tightly in and around him. I mean, both hands. But it's more right here when he's kind of trying to stop and cut back the other way. He's got him wrapped up. Once you're on the boards, you can get away with the bear hug. But out in the open ice before you get there, it's a tough sell. Courtier in the box, and the Habs to the power play. Now Caulfield, I said, was going to get one. He hasn't yet. This might be his best chance.
All right, come on.
Caulfield off the draw, chasing after the puck. And a good clear by Ottawa down the ice. That was Brandstrom setting it down to Primo. Matthias Norlinder.
2 minutes on the power play. Let's frickin' win this game here by scoring on this power play.
Nice job by
I do not English.
Parker Kelly. He heads off for a change after the clear.
Apparently.
There again. Suzuki. Over the line. Drops for Caulfield.
All right, come on.
Shoots.
Yes, Caulfield!
Surprise! Surprise! Goal! Caulfield!
Goal!
Caulfield!
Woohoo!
On his 6th shot of the night, and mystically in regular season form.
Hey! Wait for it! Wait for it! There you go, Praise Caulfield.
What a shot. It's not hard to predict, though. He's been all over it. You love the way that Suzuki drives the inner seam, forcing Travis Hamonic to stand still. That opens up the ladder play, and then Cole Caulfield takes it, gets off the boards, gets a stick in a shooting spot. Brandstrom gets his blade stuck outside with Suzuki, and he slips it under the arm.
This is by Suzuki and Norlander.
A goal scorer's goal. Everything about that goal was instinctive, but works because he does it so well. And he gets Montreal
All right,
back up ahead.
we're in the lead.
4-3.
Here's McEwen walking in. Shot blocked, didn't get through. I don't know who's more excited about Caulfield being back, Caulfield or Suzuki. Well, that tandem is back.
Look out.
That shot.
Whoa,
up high.
whoa, Primo
Bork,
saved
and
that
then
shit.
it trickles towards Primo, and he'll hold.
You know what's fun about Cole Caulfield? He's not
Everything.
He's not afraid to have fun. Like he really,
Cole
he's out there
Caulfield,
playing, and
when he was
you get around
injured,
him, remember, it's like his energy,
like
and his
he was
laugh
recovering
and
from his
spirit is
injury.
infectious. And
He went out.
yeah, his
He
game's
went
not
out
too
to the
bad
bar
either.
in Montreal on St. Patty's Day, and so many people
That
took
blade,
photos
look at the
with
tape
him.
on it. It is
He
beat
drink.
to all heck.
He went to a bar
Because he's
I
had the
went
puck a
to
lot.
when I was in Montreal.
And that's a sign of a good game. When your tape job is all beaten up by the end of it, means you've been around the puck, making things happen.
How many does he score this year, Mike?
He scores 82 games played. He will score 40.
And that bar must have been packed too because it was St. Patty's Day.
He was on that clip last year before the shoulder injury, and certainly has the toolbox to do it. Sends control, high wrist shot, and good job, Primo.
It's easy to say 50, Brian. Anyone could say 50, but like if I set the over-under at 44.5, what are you taking? It's a tough nut. I mean, that's an incredible season. I'm saying he's going to score 45 goals. He's not played 82 games yet. And so,
Yeah.
and he's not on the best team in the league. He will be the focal point of the checkers and the matchups. And that's going to be hard for him.
I got to
Not
check.
hard,
Let's
but
go.
And see what the line is set at for him.
Okay,
We'll have to check it out.
we'll get somebody on that as we speak. But I imagine that it's around that number, which is amazing. He just has a gift. The shot, obviously, one thing. It's incredible. Connor Bedard is from the school of Cole Caulfield. Smaller guy, but can absolutely beat goaltenders with all the different shots. But what's amazing about him is that he's not a fast skater in the sense that he'd win the fastest skating competition going around the ice, but he understands how to dart into spots and is able to then get shots away. And when you shoot it like he does, and you do that, penalty coming up here to Montreal again,
Oh boy.
good things will happen.
Ah, penalty time.
I think it's going to be keeper headed to the box. Got his Kubalik up high.
Montreal's number 36, 2 minutes high sticking.
He was trying to close the gap on Kubalik, which is the right idea. All the way in the offensive zone. He's trying to get up against him and limit his availability, but I think he just stick rode up a little bit, and Kubalik got clipped, and so keeper heads to the box. Chance for Ottawa to tie the game.
Ottawa 1%,
All right.
5 shots. Kubalik winds up. He's got the power play goal.
It's a one-timer guy, not a stop and shoot guy.
Brandstrom thought about it. Brandstrom gets it back. Kubalik. Brandstrom. Kubalik. And that broke the stick of
No.
Monahan without a stick, so he just lays the
Oh,
body
motherfucker.
and collects his stick. Took down Joseph. Pass in front. Caden Primo, the whistle went, then a late whack.
Buried. Joseph by Gooley.
What is going on here?
Gooley took a tough hit earlier in the game.
Goalie's
And then just
player's
cleaned up
down.
shop in front of Caden Primo.
Goalie was like on his back.
Interesting sequence as Monahan had dropped his stick, so he took a run at Joseph, knocked him down, but then both players were kind of out of the play and allowed Kubalik to try to find it backdoor.
All right.
You just don't expect to get hit.
Monahan just hits him.
So 2 stick retrievals, now it's a 4-on-3, and when the
Buddy
goaltender
gets
reaches
knocked
behind
on the ground.
him,
Goalie knocks him off.
everyone starts piling in, thinking there's a
Oh,
loose puck
trust me, this is not
there.
a
And
friendly
Montreal did a
preseason
good
game.
job
Ottawa
clearing
has literally
players
put
away
out
from
all
the
their
crease,
goons.
getting the whistle.
Josh Bailey can't win that draw.
To be fair, Josh Bailey,
If
basically
Arbor
50%
Jack guy
on
was here
faceoffs on the night for a guy
playing
who
this,
hasn't played center in 15 years,
which
basically.
he isn't because he
Being
played the last
50%
one.
is much better than I
There
was
would be
when I
like,
tried to do it one
there would
time
be a
in
huge fight.
preseason game.
Ottawa has really
was your
put
final
out all their
stats line?
I
goons
think it
and
was
stuff,
0-9.
Okay.
0 for 9
and
against Sergei Fedorov.
there's really
Did not win
footage
one the entire
of
evening.
Well, he did win 2 selfies and was pretty good in the face-off dot. So we'll give you that. And it was preseason.
a player training,
we give you the preseason bucket.
of a player practicing with another
I
player,
appreciate that.
like
Says
Habs
that.
player,
Coaches didn't think
fighting.
So, but- or my line mates who were tired of chasing it. But Josh Bailey,
Yeah,
what he
there's
is
like,
right now
there's
is
been like
insurance.
2 fights so far in this
So-
game.
We know Shane Pinto hasn't signed. So if Pinto doesn't get into camp, then maybe Bailey's there and can play on the third line. If they make a deal and have to trade someone that would be slotted in to get Pinto signed, then he could slide in there on the third line in the role of a player who had just exited to get Pinto
Ottawa
signed.
doesn't
So
like Montreal,
he's
and
an
Montreal
option
doesn't like
depending on what
Ottawa.
happens to the contract.
Last preseason, Arbor Jack guy
They play pass.
destroyed one of the
Hit his own
Sens
man in
players,
front.
so this is like them getting revenge for last preseason.
Penalties galore in this game. Josh Bailey with a trip in the offensive zone.
Then like,
Josh Bailey, who played for DJ Smith.
it's honestly
Years
Ottawa
ago,
is slowly
Windsor
becoming
played
the
for
more
Jack
hated team
Capuano
between Toronto
with
and
the
Ottawa.
Islanders. There's a connection with the coaching staff, part of why you pick where you're going to go. And Goulet just trips over his stick there. He goes down, and so a little bit of 4-on-4.
Physically
It's amazing, though,
speaking,
that Josh Bailey, he had a tough year last year, but 2 years ago he was fine. He's been a pretty consistent offensive performer. He's not that old either. He's 33 years old and still found himself without a contract this summer. Surprising to me a little bit.
Had a 96-point season.
like there's lots of greasy plays that happen between Montreal and Ottawa, whereas Montreal versus Toronto now is more so just the normal game, whereas Montreal and Ottawa, it's physical plays and like fighting and shit like that, and just beating up each other.
Shot as it was brought in offside by Brandstrom.
Toronto doesn't really have players like
Here at
that.
the Bell Center in the third.
Well, like they got some this season, but in the past season, Toronto doesn't really have any players that like are aggressive, and that's why they don't make it far into the playoffs. If Toronto had that, then maybe they had a chance, but it's just Toronto. It's Toronto anyway, so they suck. Our thing with Toronto is that they have $30 million spent on their first line. When you have 80 million, when your spending limit is 80 million. So that's another issue. But yeah. So anyways, you like the beat to the song? Well, it's a Mario song, so I hope so. Also, Toronto fans are just way too cocky. Alright. Now I'm just looking at this ESPN Plus screen. Waiting for... Oh, there you go.
First win in preseason, 3 years.
When it is. Good luck, Cole.
Thank you.
Now it's
So
both
that was
off
the
the
preseason.
talking. The hype.
He said what he wanted, and he's doing it. It's about trying to get the first win in 3 years of preseason, and he goes
$30 million spent on the first line,
halfway through the third
which
period,
is Matthews, Marner, and
where he's been
Tavares,
all around it. He's picked up an assist as well,
and soon
leading his team
Nylander.
back, and they have him positioned.
I like Nylander as well.
To actually win a game, which was his priority heading in.
That's what he told
basically
Kenzie
4
Malone, pregame
players
over the boards. Yeah, let's win one
own
here.
like
And then he goes and helps out in
have
the
like
third,
half
scoring
the
that
cap
goal.
that they have
Juraj
to spend
Slafkovsky
on.
said, yeah, I want to shoot more. He shot. He's got a goal in this game.
He's just manifesting, throwing it out there in the world,
Right.
Brian.
And they're all
then the Ottawa
forwards too.
Senators, that great second period. As Caulfield again
Usually you
brings
want
it
to
in,
spread your
stops,
cap
waits,
around a
throws
bit
it
more,
high
but
slot. Monahan gives it back to him. Norlinder, Caulfield. Minute remaining in the power play to Bailey. Kirby Dach. Dach, little backhand. Norlinder. Back to Dach. Tried to find Caulfield, a good stick. And Kelly down the ice.
So they're taking Suzuki off that weak, strong side flank. Put Dach there, Suzuki in the bumper. I like Suzuki more with the puck on his stick. He's got a great feel for Caulfield and also can score from the top of the circle.
Backhand flip in by Suzuki. Around the boards it goes. Monahan fishing for it. He's taken down. Bernard Docker, hammer time, and he gets enough of it all the way down the ice. Under 4 to play here in this third period. 4-3 Montreal.
alright, 10
William
seconds
Trudeau.
left in the power
Through
play.
center ice. He backhands
Come
it
on.
in. Heineman racing after the puck, finishing his check.
Let's
Chase
add on
Anderson
another
leads
score
Trudeau.
here.
Puck bouncing around, caught up in the equipment of Mayshar. That allows Joseph. Little move.
Oh.
Trying to do the spinorama. Drops
Whoa.
it off. Side of the net. Bailey there. As Joseph trying to track down the hat trick. Bailey falls and Trudeau able to work it up to Philip Mayshar. Joseph in his own zone. Drops it in the
I'm
corner.
just quickly doing
Heineman comes in. Hetherington able to work it away from him. Under 3 to go in this third period. Cooley and Kubalik. Slafkovsky comes away with the puck. Try to fire it on
Oh
net.
darn, it's suspended. It's no longer available.
Puck back, Savard there. No icing.
Oh
He's on
what?
it.
I didn't do that.
As he's paired
Oh
up with
darn.
Cooley. He'll fire it around the boards for Raphael Harvey-Pinard. Brandstrom. Back for Ottawa. In comes Slafkovsky.
Totally not talking like
Pass intended for Kelly.
about
Bounced off
some
his
results
skates.
for
Couldn't collect it cleanly.
gambling.
Slafkovsky. Kirby Dach. Oh my goodness.
Strong on his skates.
Hit Kelly. And you
I thought I
Dach
picked
would get the worst
that the
of it.
score would
Kelly
go
did, then he
above
tried to give him a
6.
late shot.
0.5, but unfortunately,
Kelly in on Savard.
I only selected who would win.
McEwen in the fray. Cooley, though, took it away. Under 2 minutes to go. I know it's just preseason, Mike, but you heard Cole
I could have
talk
made
about
an
it with
extra
Kenzie.
dollar.
They'd love to get that W here and get a little momentum. As we
I
get
could have
closer
had
and
an
closer to
extra
when it means
loony.
something the regular season.
I could have turned that loony into a toonie.
Flip to center ice for Bork. Bernard Docker back. In comes Davidson.
Are you winning,
Cooley
son?
waiting at the line,
Oui.
and nobody touched it, so icing the call, charged against Ottawa.
Ottawa will have
Oh,
a
you
chance
use your
now.
blurb coin.
85 seconds left. Get
Your-
the
your
goalie out.
blur-
If they can get to
use
the
the blur
offensive
for
zone. You see
the
a
coin.
full complement of coaches. Look at all those guys in suits back there, hanging out. Lots of them. Yeah. Capuano, Ben Sexton just added. Davis Payne.
Alright, I gotta remember to do the
Trudeau
game overview after
Works it
this.
in deep. Gignac in the corner.
Last time I completely forgot.
Ottawa, can they come back one more time? As
I was
the
too
net
much
is
in
empty.
pain of
Korpisalo
losing
off to the bench,
against
extra
New
attacker
Jersey.
out. Schmeichel had a look, couldn't get the good shot away, but Ottawa controls. Final minute, Bell Center,
Yeah.
third period. Brandstrom on the puck for Ottawa. Hamonic shoots.
The slip
And
stream is
Davidson
still
sticking the way,
possibility,
and that
even though
deflects out of play.
it's, the goal is no longer
53.3 to go in a
it's-
4-3
the goal is
half game.
over.
And Ottawa's already taken a timeout, if you remember, to set up their 4-on-3, so no chance to set this one
Okay,
up now.
not hard. Also
You would
can.
have talked about
Also
6-on-5
can.
strategy. The problem is, the guys on the ice right now would never have been in that
Getting
meeting.
fucked hard is like
Because
losing
these guys
10 to
won't be
0,
out there during the
which is
regular
what
season,
happened
so
to the Canucks
Kaslik in to take the face off. You know,
against
Kubalik's
the
a shooter.
Flames.
Joseph had the hot stick so far in this game.
Habs
We
win the
only
draw,
lost
the flip
by
to
2
center
goals.
ice. Caulfield Lurking around the blue line, looking for the puck. Kubalik can't control it. Caden Gooley back around the board. Savard leaves it. In comes Suzuki. Joseph in front. Try to slide that through.
Primo, don't fuck this up.
Front as well. And it's sent, and look out.
Nope. It's all good.
Doesn't curl enough, and icing the call with 30.8 to go.
You're the curling expert. You had to know that one was going to miss the house. As the bank shot could not clear. You saw 2 attempts to get the puck to Kubalik. He's standing over there, stick in the air. And everyone on Ottawa is trying to feed him for his one-timer.
A 2-goal difference is still a close
Face
game.
off to the left of Caden Primo. Another good win by Monahan.
Because he scored once and then boom, you're 1 away, and then next thing you know, you're tied.
Circle winning 11 of 15 in this game. Seeing eye shot from the far boards, handled by Caden Primo. 18 seconds left as the puck comes to center ice. Hamonic has to delay. Sens get back on side. He hammers it in. Suzuki kicks it behind his goalie. There's Gooley. 9 seconds remaining. Kubalik on it for Ottawa. Kubalik. Ottawa trying one last strike. 3 seconds to go.
Whoa.
That shot.
There.
And Gooley clears it to the far boards, and the Montreal Canadiens win a preseason game.
The Habs have won a preseason game in the first time in 3 years. Yahoo! Allez, Montréal!
Winning always better than losing. No matter what time of the year it is, so much gets the job done. Matthew Joseph, spectacular for Ottawa throughout. And training camps continue. Some guys helping their causes, some guys knowing that their time at the main camp is probably going to come to the end in the next couple, 3 days as camps get pared down, but that guy's not going anywhere. Welcome back, Cole Caulfield. Look at mid-season form.
26 goals in 46 games last year before that shoulder injury. Signed his 8-year, $62.8 million deal. The future is bright in Montreal and in Ottawa. A pair of goals for Matthew Joseph as well as the Habs get the win. We appreciate you joining.
Alrighty, the Habs have won 4-3. Let's see what this. So shots on goal, 28 Ottawa, 21 Montreal. Face-off percentage, 61.2%. Ottawa, 38.8%. Power play, they both got 1 on the power play. Montreal had 8 penalties. Montreal had 8 penalties. Ottawa had 8. That gives Ottawa 18 penalty minutes. Montreal 22. Hits 23 Ottawa, 17 Montreal. Blocks 22 Montreal, 11 Ottawa. So then so the game sheet here. Slafkovsky 1 goal with 1 point plus 1. Caulfield 1 goal, 2 points plus 1. Gignac 1 goal, 1 point plus 1. Davidson 1 assist, 1 point. Doc 1 assist, 1 point. Monahan 1 goal, 1 point. And the defenseman Gooley -1, Kovacevic +2, keeper 0. Savard 1 point -1. Norlander 1 point +1. Trudeau 1 point and a +1. Primo saved 14. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense. Wait. Oh yeah. 17 out of 18 shots. .944 save percentage. Allen, he saved 10 out of 12 shots. .833 save percentage. So for the Senators, Kastelik, nothing. Smechkol 1 point. Joseph 2 goals, 2 points. And Kubalik 1 goal, 1 point. Defenseman, Harmonic, -1. Bernard Docker, 1 point. Bernstrom, -1. Hetherington, 1 point, +2. Zabringo, -2. Corpusalo was the only goalie in net. He saved 17 out of 21 shots, .810. Yeah. Tweet, that is the end. I don't think they show the 3 players, the best players, or whatever, so we do not know, and something went wrong, so now you get to start to a black screen. So let's see if I'll quickly see if Sportsnet does it, but no, they do not. Alright, so thank y'all for watching, and hope y'all enjoyed it. This stream was only an hour 26 minutes, so yep, that's it. Next stream will be tomorrow at, I don't know what time. Let me see, let's check the calendar. Oh yeah, 8 p.m. We'll be doing the NHL 23 stream. Might do something earlier on, but all depends. But yeah, NHL 23 is gonna be the last NHL 23 stream I ever do. So look forward to that. And that is the end. Checking if there's anyone to raid. No. Alright. I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.